Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We are back on Don Diego. It is the next morning from the last episode. Finished out the day. We're going to go out there and do some farming. Before we do, I was messing around with the HUD a little bit, and I noticed that in the new patch that we got the other day on the game, patch, update, whatever you want to call it, I think we're at what 1.3.1. I noticed that when you get in a vehicle now, I had a mod that did, let me show it to you. Let me get in a truck here. Now, see, I'm going to put Courseplay up so I can use my pointer. This stuff up here was a mod. All of this stuff in here was a mod. And now it's built into the game. These things right here are all built in the game now. Which is kind of funny. I don't know whether the guy offered his mod to the developers or if they just stole his mod. I'm not going to say because I don't know, but it's kind of funny that the stuff that they added is identical to the mod I was running. When I took the mod out, nothing changed. So it's all built in the game now. So that's kind of interesting. And the other thing is, if you look at... I have another map that I play that I don't know if you remember me complaining about the icons in the game, how crummy the icons are. Now, if you look over here, I have all new icons. There's a mod out there that will allow you to change the icons, and it's only halfway there. I found another map that I play called Neverland that has special icons in it also. I took icons from both of those and put them into this game. Well, actually, I didn't put them into the game. I've changed the... I should say I didn't put them into the map. I put them actually into the game. So now that every map that I play will have these new icons in it. So if you look, wheat is wheat, barley's barley. You know, you've got these different things. Canola, sunflower seeds, they look like, that looks like an ear of corn. If you go down the line here, you'll see potatoes are potatoes, sugar beets are sugar beets, cotton looks like cotton, the seeds, the sugar cane seeds look like this, the eggs are in a carton, wool looks like a ball of wool, milk is a bottle of milk. Let's see, what else did I change? I changed, well, all of these are a part of it, but we put in a nozzle for the fuel. This is your regular fertilizer. The liquid fertilizer is the plant sign for fertilizer and a liquid drop. There's your manure with a manure pitchfork in it. There's your chocolate manure. This I changed. There was a different icon for this, but I found one that's this chocolate drop that I thought was more liquid manure. I've got your digestate icon in there. You got your pig food. This is lime. Now I laugh my ass off at this one because obviously lime is fertilizer, but it's like a block. You know, it's like chalk. But this is real lime, and I thought that was funny, so I left it in there. There's your herbicide. Looks like a herbicide bottle. Here's some of your specialty crops out here, including onions that look like an onion and a carrot that looks like a carrot. So, anyway, there you go. That'll be in every game I play now because I just hated Giants icons. They're just terrible. So... let's get out, get our work done. I can't remember what I was doing, but we'll take a look. Okay, this is field 13. I think I had just started it. Let's get back into the swing of things here. All right, I need to make some. Let me get this started, and I need to make some folders. So let's get started with this. And I have to get out into a different rig to do this. So let's go to here. We've got 12, 13, and 19 12, 13, 14, and 19. So let's just make some folders. Field 12. Field 13. Field 14. And then the last being field 19. Field 19. That'll give us a start. We can take some of these things and put them away. This is field 12. I don't know if I'm going to keep that one or not, but we'll find out. There's 13. I don't have a lot of course play routes made yet. There's 13 plow. And then field 19. I think that's a truck route for harvest time. There we go. And let's get rid of that. And let's get out and see what else we need to do. We were working on what? I picked up all the... Okay, I need to finish the sugar cane so that I can then plow that field and get going with that. Let's get out to this truck. And notice, again, down here, the icon is, if you can see it, is a piece of sugar cane right there. Looks like sugar cane. So there you go. Now the one difference in the game mod that they did change, I mentioned that they took the mod that I was using, was called a Fruit HUD mod, and they put, what is it? Is that what it was called? Well, anyway, whatever it was called, it put this in, and it put this in, and it put this in, and it changed down here to where your total down here was 150,000. That was how much your truck would hold. This right here is how much your truck has in it. So what Giant did is they didn't put the 150,000 down here that shows you how much your truck will hold. They put in the name of the fruit. So 6 of one, half dozen the other. If the icon looks like the piece of fruit, I wouldn't need the name. The name is handy. I enjoy that. But I also would like to know how much my truck would hold when it was empty. So if we go to a regular truck, and the trailers don't show you how much they actually have. It just shows you there's nothing in it. So I have no idea how big this trailer is that I know of. So hey, it's 6 of one, half dozen, like I say. Is it more important to have the fruit? Because I know that's herbicide, or the amount. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It's not a game breaker by any means. So it looks like since I spent the night, that this thing is ready to be worked here. So let's start this rig up and get her working. I think all I'm going to do is hire a worker and see what happens, because I've already done a headland on this, so I don't want to waste any product. Is there weeds here? There is weeds here, so we want to get rid of the weeds. Alright, let's hire a worker and just let it go. Like I said, I do have a headland all the way around. We do also need fertilizing, so I'm going to let that go down the road, and then we'll get the other rig out here. There he is. Where is he? Well, I could start him on this end. They'd meet in the middle, I guess. Is that a dangerous thing, or should I just... I think I'll just take this guy to the front end here, and we'll just let that guy get a row, and then we'll start it behind the mill. They both go the same speed. See the icon down below shows liquid fertilizer. I don't know about you, but that makes me happy because I hated those icons that Giant came up with. I think that the developer that came up with those icons need to get a different job or maybe sent to an art school or something. I was going the wrong direction. I know. I was being a little critical there. I don't mean to. Guy probably knows more about art than I do. Matter of fact, I could probably guarantee it. Alright, since these guys don't have collision on the boom, I can actually start this feller. And it won't make any difference. They're not going to run into each other. Because even if they pass in the middle here, the booms don't have no collision. They have no collision on them, so they're not going to run into each other. Let's go get that sugarcane harvester running. Put the pipe out. Wait for that truck to come back. Oh, the truck hasn't left. What the heck? Drive, man, drive. It's my own fault I didn't start him up. Yeah, he's not going to go any faster. I can't push him. Okay, this guy can go back to the barn while we're waiting for other things to be done. I also traded, I think I told you in the last episode that cell station right in front of me is a newer model than the one I was using, although it looks identical. There are some things added to it. And I can now sell loose cotton. So I can trade this guy in for a cotton header for the one that's running the sugarcane out there. Although, since I already own this one, I may hang on to it. Because if I sell it, I'm only going to get half the value of it. And I still might want to use it. So I'm going to keep it for a while anyway. We'll just park it in the barn over here. Okay. Now he's doing his thing. I think he's getting ready to go up and down after he did his headland. So we'll just let him go. Let me look. What is that? The sugar beet? Is that a sugar beet? Yeah. You see the sugar beet icon right there. Okay, so I probably don't have the cotton one and or the potato one, although I won't need them for a while. I don't plan on doing either one for. Well, let me see what I have. Let's see here. All right, so we've got oats, we've got barley, we've got. Wait a minute. That's wheat, barley, and oats. Okay, and then canola, Sunflower seeds. We do not have any soybeans. We do not have any canola. We do have some corn. Okay, we do have potatoes and we do have beets. All right, we have, we sold all the cotton. So we might do some more cotton. You know what I think I'll do? I left the sugarcane out there. We're going to get 3 cuttings of that. I may go ahead and... that means I can plow that field right now, actually. I may go ahead and reseed that field in cotton, since I'm going to leave half of it as sugarcane. And then those are seeds. We don't have any. But what else we got going here? And we don't have any of the specialty ones yet. I haven't got to those. I haven't found, you know, this one here, I don't know why it's not colored until you, I don't know. And I don't, oh, that's part of the game maybe. Okay, I didn't find, I think this is spelt. I haven't found an icon for spelt or whatever the hell that is. I'm not even quite sure what that is. So I do need a couple more icons. I'll be on the lookout for them. Now, let me get out to the sugarcane real quick. Quick is a relative term. All right, this guy's coming to pick this up. Let me jump out of this and see if I need to plow that field. I don't think I do. Get over on the cotton side. Okay, doesn't need to be plowed. There are weeds on it, but when I seed it, the weeds will go away because it'll cultivate. It cultivates while it seeds. So let me get the seeder. I won't have to plow, and we'll seed that again with cotton. And next time we'll do loose cotton instead of bale cotton. It'll be a lot easier to pick up. I went right by my seeder. Where the heck is it? There it is. It's because I made it white. I'm not used to it being so bright, although it's dirty. Let's go fill this thing up. And then we need to switch this again to cotton. And I do have another icon for cotton that I might change to because I think it might look better to me. I was debating about it. I think the other icon has bigger cotton balls on it, so it's more obvious that it's cotton. Even though it's more obvious now than it was, because it looked like a piece of popcorn with Dove in it or something. It's just weird looking. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. This is going to take forever. Forever. Beautiful day on the farm, as it usually is. Here comes sugarcane guy already. Oh, that reminds me. I got to go out there and start that rig then. Start him up. And did I have him on sugarcane to side out? I do not. This must have just been a hired worker, so we'll just go ahead and complete this. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't realize that I'd done that. Fine. Is he going to give me a break and let me by? No. I can't back up. Dang it, I'm gonna have to stop that guy. Yeah, see, I knew I shouldn't park stuff on the tarmac here, but I didn't realize that I had made the route so close to the edge. My bad. Oh, we have new silo now. Did I take that into consideration? Maybe. Maybe. All right. Maybe. Okay. You can go back into position and we'll switch tanks here. What? No, stop. Go back. All right, let's line up with seeds. Man, that guy fills up fast, doesn't he? $5,576. That must have been for the seeds. So we're full up here. Let's head out to the field and get to work. I'm curious about how many people are still playing Farm Sim 17. You know, just because there's a new game out doesn't mean everybody ran out and bought it and switched to the new game. If people were having fun with 17, they may have looked at 19 and said, well, it's not that much different. I'm going to keep playing 17 because I've got all these mods and I've got investment in the farms and that kind of thing. I wonder how many people have done that. Okay, so let me see if I get this thing lined up here. I may cover over a little bit of the sugar cane, but that's just about right. I'll just let it go. And now I have to stay in this tractor because I got a 50-50 chance of this thing turning right or left at the end. Oh. Is he going? Well, that's weird. He's moving away from the line there. Strange. Yeah, I don't want it going to the right. If it goes to the right, I'll have to stop him. Didn't quite line up, did it? All right. Looks like he's going to go to the left. So we'll get over to the sugarcane guy. All right, we're going to have to stop him. Get him out of the way. For some reason, he's not lining up. I thought I fixed that. So, see what I had it set at, 5.8. Let me give it 5.9. See if that'll make a difference. kind of hard to tell because the sugarcane is so tall. I can't actually see how close I am to the combine. We'll check on the plow. He's got a big job to do. All right, we need to maybe move this truck off the field. It's not necessary out here. Oh, Andy is almost full again. That's the sugarcane guy. Man, that thing fills up fast. How's he doing? Getting close to the end. Matt Jensen's doing a good job. We got Pat Pearson on this one, following right behind. I should look at this and see what it's actually doing. Oh boy, let's see. If we go over here and look at... We got Rogan, Hearse, Triticale, Moan. That's something called Moan. What the hell is that? That's Rogan and Triticale. So I need an icon for Triticale. I need an icon for Moan, which I don't know what that is. And I need one for Dinkle. Now, Dinkle is spelt. So eventually I'll get one. Anyway, moving on. So a composition, we're looking at here. What's going on here? All right, if we take the weed off, then we need another fertilization here. So this should cover it there, but then I need to get this in. Okay, so let's turn fertilization off and turn weeds on. And there's still, we got to go a weed all the way around. We just did, and it grew back, I'm thinking. So we need to take care of that. And it looks like Plow Guy's taking care of that. Whoa, what's he doing? Oh, he's backing up there and he's going to come forward. You know what? I might have run out of herbicide. Because he doesn't seem to be doing anything. Alright, let's get out of here. Where's the herbicide guy? Okay, there's spray coming out of that one. I can't see anything coming out of this one. So he's empty. No, he's not empty. He's not empty. What's going on? Alright, I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait for this guy to finish. And then we'll check it out again. Yeah, he's not anywhere close to being empty either. So... Alright, I'm going to stop him. And I don't think... Do I have... 14. I do not have a course laid out for these guys. So... Boy... Let me take another look at that map. Turn weeds off. Okay, so yeah, there's a strip there that needs the next fertilization. And it could be I got to wait for another growth spurt. I may be in trouble and not be able to do that because it looks like the next growth spurt is going to be ready to harvest if it isn't already. Let me check that. That could be the case, that it's all ready to harvest. It is. That's why it didn't. That's why it didn't fertilize. It's ready to harvest. So spending the night in the farmhouse messed me up a little bit there. That means the weed guy is doing just fine too, even though he probably, was trying his best to do this part on the left here. It's already ready to harvest, so it wasn't killing anything. Oh well, it's a big field. It'll be all right. Can't cry over spilt herbicide or fertilizer, for that matter. Well, you can. Won't do any good, though. Except for to wet your handkerchief. Okay, I think that's the best we can do. It did what it could do, so we'll just wait for the inside of the field here to ripen, and then we'll harvest the thing. Let's take this guy back to the barn. Over the hills, through the valley, to Grandma's house we go. That sugar cane guy, he just hauling his little heart out. Sugar cane, what a yield, man, I tell you. It's got quite the yield. A little bit of lag there. Where'd that come from? I did a live stream today, and it was fairly pixelated. This game doesn't live stream all that well. My PC's running, it's pretty powerful. It runs 14 or 4K, and I can run 2 or 3 programs at the same time with no trouble. But this game just doesn't record well. It pixelates so easily. I don't know what is going on. Now, what's that combine doing again? It's not even full. Why is it going 01, 01, 01, 01? I had to do that the other day. Remember, it changed the speed on me. Let me see. It did it again. I don't know what's causing that. I have to hit the cruise control button. Just punch it to change the speed. That's crazy. I wonder what's doing that. I think this thing's so heavy. When it gets to the end, that's why it's leaving that sugar cane. It coasts it so heavy. Nothing I can do about that, though. He dirty. Doity. Yeah, now I'm driving over seeded ground here, but our fields are tough already. Okay, plow guy's doing his job. He's almost done. Got a couple runs. He'll be done. Anything else going on? This guy's ready to go in. Yes, I still haven't hooked my wheel back up. I just got used to using the controller, and I found that I am enjoying this desk space because the steering wheel, gear shift knob, and the gas clutch and brake pedal took up a hell of a lot of room. I couldn't use my keyboard because my keyboard's back behind those things, and to type anything, I have to reach over the wheel. And I play a whole lot more games than just Farm Sim and the trucking simulator. So I haven't put it back. I've just been using the controller, and that leaves me with a whole lot of room because it's a wireless controller. I don't have a wire holding me down. Yeah, see this? Look at this. It makes me laugh. It's got two limes. We're hauling lime. Wrong kind of lime, but I think it's funny, so I'm leaving it. Guy needs a good washing, I'll tell you. We're going to have some cleanup to do once he's done. Oh, geez, this truck's having trouble again. He's having trouble. Well, for one thing, do I have the distance figured out yet? Did you see the sugar canes growing up before I can get the harvest done? All right, you know what I need for this? I'll tell you what I need for this. I need a coolie man. Bum, ba bum, bum, bum. Where are the coolie mans? I think I've got some coolie mans in here. Not in there. That would be under what? That would be under auger wagons, wouldn't it? Pickup wagons, whatever they call those. Loading wagons, that's not it. Animals, forestry, manure spreaders, fertilizer technology, auger wagons. There's it is, right up front. A for auger. Okay, so I do have some grain carts and things like that, but let's take a look and see if I put the Coolimans in here. Now, these are all mods right here. We've got the Brents. They're pretty nice. There's the Cooliman. 18 ton. We've got 24 ton. That's a chaser bin. It's the same thing except for it's got a track on it. I don't know what that's all about, but there you go. And we got a 36 ton chaser bin, 45 ton, 60 ton, 100 ton, 200 ton. So let's get a 200 ton. Do I have the money? I do. Let's buy one of those. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it yellow. I don't care. And we're going to have to... A ball hitch? What hitch does the Big Bud have on it? Good question. Oh, jeez. I'm just having all kinds of trouble here. All right, now let's get in here and see. Okay, he's got a pin hitch. All right, so let's go back in there, take a look at that mother bin. It's almost too late. That field's almost done, but it's not done yet. This might help us out a little bit if we can get one of these big boogers in there. It's a ball hitch or a pin hitch. We need a pin hitch. All right, and then let's that's going to be heavy duty, so let's grab a tractor and large tractor. I might have to get another Big Bud. He's the biggest guy I've got as far as horsepower. Okay, so let's look at this and let's put it down to standard wheels. And that's all we can do, but it's got the biggest engine in it, so most horsepower. All right, here we go. Should have done this in the first place. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this the Rude Man way. Try not to dent it too bad. Now I could have used my superpower, my super muscle power, but that's no fun. This is funner, don't you think? Okay, we're coming out. Let me out. Okay, Cooliman. That waterfall's around, isn't it? Now, this will help out. Now, see, we're still got sugarcane on there. The next harvest isn't going to be that far away. We'll get this all set up. and we'll be able to get a instead of using that truck and trailer, we'll get a tractor and one of the smaller augers, or the chaser bin for this, and that'll work a lot better because he doesn't have to drive all the way back to the farm. So, but that being said, that's going to be a job for another day because I'm out of time. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you back on the farm in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.